The kitchen has evolved from a purely functional space to the true heart of the home. But what separates an ordinary kitchen from one that truly enhances your daily life? Today, I'm going to reveal the 10 must-have features that elevate a kitchen from basic to extraordinary. These aren't just trendy elements, they're game-changing additions that my clients consistently rave about years after their renovations have been completed. My name is Shelley from Armada Design Center in Bellevue, Washington. And after helping hundreds of homeowners create their dream kitchens, I am so excited to share with you what truly makes the difference. Okay, first things first, quality cabinetry with smart storage solutions. So what makes it so essential? Soft close drawers and doors eliminate slamming, which puts wear and tear on your cabinetry over time. Plus, it's certainly not easy on your ears. Full extension drawers provide complete access. Make sure you have the right hardware on your cabinets to ensure everything inside the drawer is easily accessible. Specialized storage keeps everything organized and off your countertops and your floors. Planning good storage solutions is essential for the most optimal kitchen. So what's my recommendation? Maple cabinets. They offer the perfect balance of durability and value. Their light green resists moisture, while their neutral tone works well with any design style. Plus, those deep, rich wood tones are what's trending for the next 10 or so years. For organization, Rev-A-Shelf inserts transform standard cabinets into custom storage solutions. You no longer need to keep countertop appliances out. Keep your counters clean and ready for anything. Also, there's fabulous solutions for your broom, your mop, vacuum, all of your tools. The possibilities are truly incredible. Are you ready to bring your dream kitchen to life? At Armada Design Center, we specialize in creating kitchens that are as functional as they are beautiful. Visit our showroom to experience these must-have features in person. The design team can help you prioritize elements based on your specific needs, your space, and definitely your budget. Let's create a kitchen you'll love cooking in for years to come. How do you adapt the size of your cabinets for your space if it's small? I actually get asked this question a lot. Here's the key. In compact spaces, prioritize drawer bases over door cabinets for easier access and utilize vertical storage solutions like narrow pullouts between appliances. You can maximize your space even when it's a small one. Next up, let's talk about strategic lighting layers. Here's what makes sense and what's essential. Task lighting. It illuminates work surfaces without shadows, which is essential when you're using sharp knives to food prep. If you're low on light, consider adding some pendants or other light fixtures in the areas where you need it the most. Ambient lighting, this creates overall brightness and a beautiful aesthetic in any kitchen. Consider adding a statement chandelier just like I have with a dimmer switch where you can adjust the brightness for any occasion. How about accent lighting? It adds dimension and highlights design features. Think of incorporating above cabinet, under your cabinet, and toe kick lighting. This is a gorgeous touch to set off your space. So what's my recommendation for this? If you need to make a choice, under-upper cabinet lighting is non-negotiable for proper task lighting. My team at Armada can help you find the best lighting for your needs and on a budget. Okay, so let's talk small kitchens and how you adapt. Smaller kitchens benefit even more from proper lighting as brightness creates perceived spaciousness. So go for it and don't be afraid to add light. All right, let's move on to number 3, durable, beautiful countertops. What makes these essential? First off, sintered stone and porcelain countertops are stain-proof. They're heat-resistant and virtually scratch-proof, so they ensure longevity. Quartz is still a great option, but the future seems to be leaning more towards these other materials. If possible, make sure your countertops are all on the same level, making them a continuous surface. This improves the aesthetics and the cleanability. You no longer need to have that high bar height that used to be popular. You can seat people right at countertop height, and it will open the space up and feel much more engaging for your family and guests. Make sure you choose your countertop material wisely. Material choices affect maintenance and resale value. Make sure you take your lifestyle and how you use your kitchen into consideration before you select a countertop. My team at Armada is happy to help guide you to the perfect product for your space depending upon your specific needs. All right, so here's my recommendation for countertops. If you like to cook and use spices like turmeric, if you like to food prep right on your surface, and if you're prone to placing hot pots and pans directly on your countertop surface, then make sure you select porcelain or sintered stone. You absolutely can't go wrong. And then how do you make countertops sing in smaller spaces? Let's talk about it. Definitely consider lighter colored countertops to enhance the brightness and the perceived space in there. Also, depending on how much natural light you have, consider a polished surface that will bounce light off of the natural material. Now, on to number 4, here we go. Full height statement backsplashes. I love this. So what makes these statement backsplashes essential? Well, not only are they stunningly beautiful, they protect walls from splashes and stains from your countertop surface all the way up to your upper cabinet. They create visual interest at the eye level, and this is a design element where you can let the personality in your home shine. Don't worry, my team at Armada are experts at full height backsplashes, and they can help you make it look stunning without it looking like it's not too much. Full height statement backsplashes can tie everything in the room together with other design elements when they are done correctly. Just remember to seek the advice and assistance from a professional interior designer. So, what's my recommendation on this topic? Herringbone patterns. They create timeless interest and work in both traditional and contemporary spaces. You can increase the intensity of the pattern with a deep and rich color that's right in line with what's trending. What about these types of applications in small kitchens? Let's talk about it. Consider carrying the backsplash not just to the height of your cabinetry, but all the way to the ceiling in key areas that draw the eye up and create an illusion of more space. Okay, here we go with number 5, high quality appliances. So why is this important and what makes it essential? If you like to cook, you will get consistent cooking results and reduce frustration by hot and cold areas in the dishes that you're preparing. When you purchase higher quality appliances, proper ventilation keeps your home fresh and odors don't linger. Have you ever walked into a home to spend time with friends in the evening and you can still smell breakfast? Yuck! Trust me, this is a great investment. Nowadays, there are so much technology integrated into quality appliances that it truly makes your life easier. You can tell your appliances what temperature to cook at, when to turn on, when to turn off, and so many other features simply by using your voice. Let me share my recommendation for this. Okay, focus your budget on the appliances you use most. One universal recommendation, never skimp on ventilation. A powerful, quiet hood is absolutely essential. How do you adapt high-quality appliances into smaller spaces? Let's talk about it. Smaller kitchens benefit from right-sized appliances. Consider 24-inch versions rather than the standard 30-inch or 36-inch. Most vendors offer smaller appliances specifically tailored to meet your needs. And now we're on to number 6, a hardworking, beautiful sink station. Why do you ask? Is this so important and essential? Choosing a deep and wide sink basin to accommodate big pots and pans and baking sheets is absolutely critical. With a double sink, often you get water all over the floor and countertops when you're trying to rinse or wash the items. Invest in a quality faucet with a pull-down sprayer. It simplifies cleaning and rinses food items for prepping. When you choose a well-constructed single basin sink, they often come with thoughtful accessories to maximize functionality, like a roll-up drying rack. or a sink caddy for sponges and brushes, and even an over-the-sink cutting board for easy disposal of scraps. My recommendation on this topic is simple. Select a single large basin undermount sink in stainless steel, which offers the best combination of functionality and value. No worries about size adaptation for smaller spaces. Even small kitchens benefit from the largest sink that reasonably fits. Now we move on to number 7, flooring that performs beautifully. What makes this essential? Selecting a flooring that is water and stain resistant to prevent damage and keep up with your busy lifestyle is so critical, especially if you have children or pets. You want to be sure what you choose is comfortable underfoot for long cooking sessions or hangouts in the kitchen because it reduces fatigue. If possible, choose a flooring that has visual warmth. It grounds the rest of the design in your kitchen and feels fabulous. So here's my recommendation. My top pick is luxury vinyl plank, or LVP. It offers today's best combination of performance, comfort, and value. The technology has come such a long way. You can select an LVP flooring that looks just like wood, but it performs like a champ where there's water and other fluids that can get on your floors. How do you adapt flooring into smaller spaces? Easy breezy. Believe it or not, in smaller kitchens, large floor mat flooring with minimal pattern creates a sense of spaciousness. So don't be afraid to go big and bold. Okay guys, next up is number 8, dedicated zones for specialized tasks. Let's talk about why this is essential. If you love to bake, make sure you have a dedicated station with plenty of comfort for when you're mixing and kneading to avoid hand, arm, neck, and back injuries. If you're a coffee lover, dedicate a space for a coffee bar with storage for supplies like sugar, stir sticks, coffee mugs, creamer, and the actual coffee itself, of course. Invest in a charging station. Charging stations keep electronics away from water, and they keep unsightly cords and devices all in one place. So here's my overall recommendation for this. Create zones based on your actual habits, not aspirational ones. If you wish you baked or wish you drank coffee and dedicate precious space to these things, you're going to end up frustrated because the space won't be utilized. How do you create dedicated zones in small spaces? It's all about organization and maximizing your space. Even small kitchens can incorporate specialized zones through thoughtful organization and storage. All right, let's move on to number 9, an island or peninsula with multi-purpose functionality. So what makes this essential and why? If your floor plan permits an additional surface for meal prep, unloading groceries, and hanging out with family and friends, makes the kitchen more functional and inviting. Here's the thing. Casual seating encourages gathering. This is a great way to promote bringing family and friends closer together. Best of all, it provides more storage opportunities for frequently used items in the cabinets below. Okay, here's the skinny on my recommendation. Create an island with multiple functions in mind. One side for prep with trash and pullouts nearby, and another for seating with proper knee clearance so you're not banging your knees against it. What if you have a small space? How can this idea be adapted? Small kitchens might benefit more from a peninsula than an island, or consider a rolling island that can be moved as needed when extra floor space is critical. And here's my final must-have feature for your kitchen: thoughtful details that simplify daily life. Can you say simple? I sure can. Let me share why these things are so essential. Make sure you plan your outlet placement that anticipates your needs. Consider all of your appliances and how you use them. Perhaps you need multiple things running at the same time. The bottom line is make sure you plan for plenty of power. Toe kick drawers. Have you heard of these things? You guys, they're genius, and they capture otherwise wasted space. If you haven't seen them, they truly are a game changer. Again, I'm going to tell you that proper ventilation keeps cooking odors from lingering. Make sure your vent hood is good quality and can handle the wonderful smells that you're cooking up. My final recommendation on this: pop-up outlets. They're so perfect. They're built into your countertops. They keep cords off of your work surfaces. And consider motion sensor lighting. It illuminates spaces automatically when it's needed. How do you incorporate thoughtful details that simplify daily life into smaller spaces? Let's talk about it. Thoughtful details become even more important in smaller kitchens where every inch must be maximized. Remember to work closely with a designer that will ensure you have all the things you need to make your space function at its very best. Okay, let's wrap it up. Your dream kitchen isn't about following trends. It's about creating a space that truly enhances how you live, how you cook, and how you gather. By prioritizing these 10 essential features and adapting them to your specific needs, you'll create a kitchen that not only looks beautiful, but functions beautifully for years to come. Remember that the most successful kitchens balance aesthetics with practicality, incorporating elements that reflect your personal style while supporting your daily activities.